Hello. This week there's been quite a bit of talk about eyesight. I had my eyes tested in February and I'm now adapting to new reading glasses and driving glasses. Makes such a difference when you can see clearly. During the lovely weather, Martin and I have been on many walks, discovering new paths, turning left instead of right and seeing where it leads. Looking and studying the trees and the plants on the way. It makes me think about how we see God's creation all around us, and then how do we see Him at work in our lives, in our homes, or as we do our work. At the beginning of lockdown, I hoped and prayed that God would supply all we needed for the food bank, and He has shown His generosity far beyond anything I can imagine. Not only with the food donations, but also with the contacts and the conversations we've had with old and new friends who have been part of showing God's love, even if some of them don't realise it. The number of people who we've seen connecting online throughout the week has been amazing. I don't think we know who they all are, but I am sure God is guiding people to our channel who need to hear about His love and hope. At the beginning of lockdown, there was a quote going around on social media. In the rush to get back to normal, let us use this time to consider which parts of normal are worth rushing back for. So have we? In the busyness of maintaining the level of normality for ourselves and others, are we reassessing what needs to be picked up and what could be laid down? Will we explore new paths, continue on the ones we're on now, or revert back to the old ones? I'm talking about all aspects of our lives. I wonder if we have given ourselves enough time to think on these things and ask God what He would have us do. As lockdown starts to be relaxed, I am aware that we have responsibilities to act carefully and compassionately. The list of things I was going to do is not finished. Shall I hurry to do those tasks? Because we're now going to be even more short of time as we return to normal. Or were they not that important anyway? It does feel now a bit like we're starting the year again, with our focus changed or sharpened. This thinking led me back to a poem which I saw at the beginning of the year. It was written by Minnie Louise Haskins, and it's called God Knows. And I said to the man who stood at the gate of the year, give me a light that I may tread safely into the unknown. And he replied, go out into the darkness and put your hand into the hand of God. That shall be to you better than light and safer than any known way. So I went forth and found the hand of God, trod gladly into the night, and He led me towards the hills and the breaking day in the lone east. So heart be still. What need our little life, our human life to know, for God has comprehension. In all the dizzy strife of things both high and low, God hides His intention. God knows. His will is best. The stretch of years which wind ahead, so dim to our imperfect vision, are clear to God. Our fears are premature. In Him all time has full provision. I pray that we might see with the eyes of Christ as we make decisions that we have to over the next few weeks and months. And above all, that we may be guided by his hand to know the right path.